All right, seemingly taunting a traveler here. Frontier Airlines employees caught on camera mocking a man trying to check in late for his flight at RDU. This incident happened as the man was trying to get home to Boston, and this video is going viral. WRAL's Monica Casey has been looking into what happened, joining us now live from the airport. Monica, we of course only see the part of the story that's recorded. What else are you learning about what happened here?
That's right, Lena. What we know right now is that this interaction happened at this ticket counter here behind me last Friday morning. We now know RDU police had to get involved to de-escalate the situation here. There were no arrests in this case, but there were consequences for those employees.
I would pay the $25.
And you thought you were going to get on your flight. And you thought you were going to get on your flight.
This viral video shows the moment two people working at Frontier Airlines ticket desk refused to check in a passenger.
My flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
RDU police had to get involved, but the situation de-escalated after about 15 minutes.
They didn't remain calm. He was frustrated.
Gary Leff, the founder of travel site View from the Wing, spoke to that passenger about his experience. The man had booked his Frontier ticket through a third-party site, not knowing he had to check in an hour ahead of time. Printing his boarding pass was going to cost him $25.
It just was a you've got to be kidding me kind of moment.
Frontier's policy requires you to check in an hour before your flight, and if you need to be checked in by an agent, it's an extra fee. Delta requires check-in 30 minutes before a flight if you're not checking bags, and United has the same requirement. American requires you to check in 45 minutes before, with or without bags. Some airports also have different time requirements, another policy to check. Leff tells me Frontier's policy of charging for a boarding pass at the counter is unusual in the U.S., but part of their business model.
Right? They want to incentivize passengers to do the thing that is least costly to them, that entails the lowest labor cost, the least amount of staff time.
Frontier tells us the two women in that video were employed by a third-party contractor, and they are no longer affiliated with the Frontier account. Live at RDU, Monica Casey, WRAL News.